What up? What up? What up, you guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome back to the DC Animated Universe Marathon, where Tex and I cover the iconic episodes as well as some of our favorite episodes of the DC Animated Universe. So today, folks, we are beginning the second season of Superman the Animated Series. Basically, we're covering some of the episodes we're doing commentaries on, and our first episode of season 2 is titled Blast from the Past. Now, here's the thing. I've never seen this episode, like, ever. It's also a two-parter. And the brief synopsis of this episode is called, it says, Superman decides to release Mala, a Kryptonian criminal, from the Phantom Zone. When Mala continues her activities, Superman tries to send her back. That's just part one. But the thing is, the villains of these two episodes, as I named the character Mala, who is an evil Kryptonian, and the evil Kryptonian scientist, if for those of you who are well known in your Superman lore, the mad Kryptonian scientist known as Jax-Ur. If you see Man of Steel, he's that scientist that was trying to drain the codex from Superman in the movie. And yeah, that's all we know. That's all. Feel like that's like his only media appearance. Maybe he has more. If he does, then I guess he does. But other than that, I really don't find him important. He really ain't that. Of all evil Kryptonians, I'm wondering why could they not use Zod? Why did they not use General Zod or Feora for that matter? I'm surprised about that. Tex, what are you familiar with this episode, or you've never seen it before?
I've actually never seen it. I always remembered seeing. I know what these two characters look like, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them in all the YouTube videos discussing like Superman animated series in general, or just something like from Dwayne McDuffie's like I think like his page or something, stuff like that, where I've just seen the character design, so I already know what to expect. And I've always known they weren't Zod and Feora, but I've always been curious of the reason why not. Because at this point, like I know, for example, like Smallville had the problem where they couldn't use Batman.
That was every DC show's problem back then.
Yeah, a lot of like DC shows back then, they just had some embargoes. Again, there was the Bat embargo. This show couldn't use Wonder Woman, stuff like that. But the DCAU, I don't know. Like, I always thought they were pretty much free to use basically any character that was completely owned by DC. So I don't know. It's just weird to me why they didn't use Zod. I don't hear many people talk about this episode, so maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's just not a memorable episode. But yeah, I never really got that, especially as someone whose Zod is probably like
the most.
He's up there for me. He's one of my favorite Superman villains. You know,
the perfect choice when it comes to evil for Kryptonian. The first evil Kryptonian you think of is Zod. So
exactly.
I'm looking at the information, the background information as to why. It says here. In the comics, Jax-Ur is a mad Kryptonian scientist, of course, who was banished to the Phantom Zone for his reckless and dangerous experiments, the last of which accidentally destroyed one of Krypton's moons, taking 500 Kryptonian lives with it. Jeez, talk about reckless. And however, the Jax-Ur who appears in the DCAU is more closely modeled on General Zod. See? So he's basically like an inspiration on Zod, like an adaption, but he's not really, Zod.
Okay.
I still say it's a mixed opportunity, if you ask me.
I'm just curious because I've got to believe they wanted to use Zod. They were told no, it couldn't be. It has to be a choice, you know.
I'm looking it up now. General Zod did not appear in the series set in the DCAU due to right issues. Wow.
That could be so many things, and I always get when they say that kind of stuff too. You know, like I get it, but like, what could that mean specifically?
Like, wow. Well, this could go into detail. Anyway, so if you were listening along with us, actually, before we even start the episode, I want to say a thank you to you guys because the viewership and the views on the most recent commentaries are commentaries that we did on the Lobo episode, the Main Man, and the other episodes like the Toyman episode, the Feeding Time, the Metallo episode. Like those episodes are gotta be like some of our best ones. The viewership on that episode is high. I mean, sure, the duration is not the strongest, but the views are up there. So I want to thank you guys. Well, me and Texan want to thank you guys for checking those out. Even if you're not listening to the whole thing, but it's fine. I think I know one thing I gotta do. I gotta put like a timestamp for exactly when the episode begins instead of just you guys hearing us ramble all on and on in the beginning. So, yeah, because I guess that's probably why the viewer duration is so low. But anyway, let's get this party started. So if you're watching along with us, we're about to start the episode in 3, 2, 1. And of course, blast from the past. Oh, almost forgot the subtitle. I had to pause it, folks. Forgot the subtitles. All right, we're back. Oh, we got Emil Hamilton working on his ship.
I miss Hamilton so much. I feel like I said this every time he shows up, but knowing how the story ends just always makes me sad.
Why couldn't you just ask Superman to open it?
He's a scientist, you know how they are.
They like to do things their own way. Ah, the Phantom Zone projector.
I actually really like this design for. Is this like, is this design actually like? Do you know if this design originated from the comics? Because I swear this is design I see a lot more now. Like I'm pretty sure Young Justice used this design.
I'm not sure.
I've always loved the Phantom Zone because it's such a creepy take in a Superman story. Like,
yep.
Usually when they go inside it, it's not as bad. But usually, like you see people within it.
Why did they touch it?
And scientist my ass.
Scientist my ass.
What has he learned? Like, what is this? Okay, see that I don't get why that's in the Phantom Zone. That's basically a monster, Like unless it originated from there, it's not really a prisoner. Like it's not serving a sentence. Like it's just a monster. You just put it in there to be a dick to the people inside. I don't understand.
Oh, great, just terrific.
I actually love the idea that I don't know if this is like a Kryptonian creature. That's why I can just fly without wings, or I guess that's just what aliens are. But
yeah, I was about to say, like, how is this alien able to fly?
If that is the case, that would be pretty cool. Like it's just like a Kryptonian beast they just locked up.
Uh-oh.
Now that was pretty risky if they didn't get out the way. You punching it would do just as much, if not better. But
usually like Superman, of course, you can't punch your way out of everything.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe it is Kryptonian because it's pretty durable. I mean, Superman hasn't been able to beat it.
Yep. Phew. That was close.
Oh, the way you touch it anyway, man. Like you touch it with such a lack of care. I've always thought that was really tragic about the Phantom Zone, Like people getting locked in there, they're told they'll be let out eventually. I think that's one of my favorite parts of the latest season of Young Justice, just the Phantom Zone stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, we actually do get Zod and that, so
Mm-hmm. Clark, don't you let her out. Oh, the fortress. Yep, the fortress. A little different. Instead, he has a underground entrance. They really kind of designed this Fortress of Solitude to look like the Batcave. Like there's no, big hidden door like in other iterations.
One moment, please. Well, at least it's nice, you know.
General, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see that I never liked this design. So if they did, I'm sure they would have went for a more classic Zod inspired look if they could use Zod. But he looks like a Buzz Lightyear villain. I'm out of this.
Yep. And funny enough, Jax-Ur is voiced by the great Ron Perlman.
Okay, that he gets a lot of points for that. You know, I love me some Ron Perlman. He
Like,
gets
it's
points
Ron
for that.
Perlman. You can't deny that.
Okay, Ron Perlman as General Zod would have been so cool, actually.
That would be a great voice. He's dope. He's already dope as Slade, so him being General Zod will be perfect.
Actually, he's Slade, Clayface, he's fake Zod. Ron Perlman got around, man.
It's like he plays villains so well. Tried to attempt a coup.
He is just Zod. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wally West is a Kryptonian? What is that? It looks like Shriek's helmet.
Oh, it does. It does kind of look like Shriek's helmet a little bit.
I don't like either of the designs. I mean, the name is pretty cool though. Jax-Ur. You know, it's very Kryptonian-ish.
Yep.
Okay. She looks a lot better with her hair out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what kind of combat suit they were wearing.
I don't say that covered her. I guess it's that Power Ranger tech. You know, just covers her entire.
She got 20 years.
How long did Jax-Ur get? I think I missed it.
I don't think they said.
Oh, okay. Well, that takes me to the point of saying, oh, shit, she only got 20 years. But how much did the other guy get? Like, I don't 50, 100? Like,
life?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Come on, man. Give me some details.
Oh Lord.
You know, Clark. Like, I can't blame him because, you know, like, morally, I agree with him. She served her time. But, like, I'm sorry. Releasing another Kryptonian in the wild, I don't know, man.
Bad idea.
He hasn't gone to space enough yet, but I would definitely not release her, like, on Earth. For her sake and the sake of, like, civilians.
I feel like you should have did this on the moon.
You should have did this anywhere else. Like, I don't know. Because he has no idea. He grew up here. For all he knows, like a fully grown Kryptonian, that yellow sun hits her, she just blows up. I'm just saying, you know.
Jeez, demanding answers. Why are you holding her like that?
I mean, she seems very sympathetic, which is sad because I know she never shows up again. So I'm guessing she teams up with Jax-Ur. Yeah, get her out of here. Like, take her somewhere secluded. So before her power,
and don't let her fly.
How are you doing that?
Oh my God, Clark! Why did you have to tell her?
Just tell her everything. See, she looked genuinely curious. She looks so like she doesn't look evil. You know, I wasn't evil. That was like, oh, really? That's interesting. How did you get here? Okay. Oh, he's training her? Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, God. I can only see how she's going to go, though. Should we really be training indoors, though?
Ooh.
I guess she hasn't absorbed enough. I feel like Batman could do that, you know?
Oh, no, not the heat vision.
Yeah, he trained more. More than he trained his cousin, didn't he? Like,
who knows how much he taught Kara when she arrived? Or when
I guess since they already went through this, he just taught her off screen most of it.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, okay. We're in a forest. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. You chose to do this in a forest. Like, Clark, what are you doing? Blow.
Where's Smokey the Bear when you need him?
I don't know. Heat vision is the last thing I would teach anybody.
Mala, put him down.
Oh, you're having a bit too much fun with this. I wouldn't let her hold email like that because she like she presses a bit too hard, his foot is gone. I'm an old man. Okay, well, you at least put me down gently. You get points for that.
Clark.
I don't know. Is this like a cougar thing technically? Like,
Probably.
I wasn't even born yet, when you were sent to jail. I don't know how that works. I've always loved the irony of just sending like Zod or just any Kryptonian to prison and like a day later they blow up. It's like you might as well just that. Man of Steel made me laugh because of that. Because in Man of Steel, didn't they know the planet was doomed or by that point when they sent Zod back? Because at that point Gerard was already dead, so they only had like what, a day left.
Yeah, they only had a day.
And you still sent him to the Phantom Zone?
Yeah, they
just
still
leave him here.
They still sent Zod to the Phantom Zone when Gerard was telling them that the planet was about to explode. And
I don't know. Because at that point, when they sent him there, I'm pretty sure they believed it too. So I don't know. I just think that's a bit weird. Like, just leave him here.
The Council of Krypton was always, what's the word I'm looking for? Ignorant.
I mean, they're almost as bad as the Guardians, but I guess the Guardians get freebies since they're
the Guardians are worse. The Guardians cause their own problems.
I like to think the Guardians are what the Council of Krypton would become if they could live forever. The Guardians have been around too long. they need to be stopped.
The Guardians are like, they are clearly the watchers of the DC universe, and yet they do absolutely nothing, which is exactly what the Watcher does in the Marvel universe. He does nothing. He watches. Sometimes he interferes. Sometimes he doesn't.
So props to the Watcher. If he interferes, he's doing it for the moral good. The Guardians are just
like, let's just let the universe run its course.
Yeah, it's like, I guess. Are you sure about that though? Like, is this really what we're doing? With how much power they have, I really will not let her do this yet. Like, I would need a lot more training from her.
I don't know why Clark let her do a stakeout with him.
I'll say this. Maybe, I'm pretty sure the episode is going to imply this, but I do like the implication of a lot of young Superman stories when he does meet another Kryptonian, let it be Zod or Kara. He's very easily to trust them because he's like, he thought he was the last one left. So I'll just take it as that.
Uh-oh.
Poor choice of words. Oh, no, okay, cool. You're gonna know a guy in a few years who does exactly that. So I'm not gonna hear this from you.
Oh,
just
great.
like a bat.
Here comes the boys in blue. Oh, Lois.
Okay, this is gonna be like a jealousy angle. I can already see it.
Nope.
Do what? Okay. Like, come on. Like, they've barely been touched.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I don't like that phrase. How about sidekick,
Oh, no.
I don't think you understand what I do.
Lois, hush.
Oh, Lois likes it. Okay. I thought, at least Lois likes it. I think that's
if Lois is smiling, that's not usually a good sign.
Oh, man. Mala Mania.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lex. This is all the ammunition he needed, so I can't blame him.
He's pulling a J. Jonah Jameson here. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Ugh. It's like Batman said in Young Justice, Kryptonians tend to have very hard heads, literally and figuratively.
I guess. I mean, to an extent, I get it. You know, I mean, with Clark is kind of funny, but in general, you know, Clark super hearing. I mean, I guess your senses aren't all the time, but dude,
Uh-oh.
okay, I think
Clark.
this is really Clark's L because this is like he's putting her life on the line because that's not fair. She hasn't done anything wrong yet. She just doesn't understand the culture. So you know what? So far, I'm kind of on her side because that's kind of going pretty far. Sending her back to basically hell. I mean, you brought her here. You trained her. It's kind of your responsibility, Clark.
The first time Wonder Woman gets name dropped in this universe, and she's
She
not
doesn't even
even
exist yet.
not yet. Not within, I guess, like in the next 4 or 5 years.
Well, props to him, man. You know, Lois is psychic. I've been saying it for years.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Jealousy.
okay. Okay, Clark. Okay, see, I have so much PTSD from shows like The Boys or Invincible,
Whoa, whoa,
and it's
whoa.
like her poking her like that could have legit put a hole in her chest. Like Clark, I need you to start stepping in a bit more.
I thought she was
Oh, it
gonna
was
throw
green.
Lois off the roof.
She was about to choke her. Well, it was a cat fight.
Yep, she's clearly lost her cool.
She's gonna lose a lot more than that.
Yep. That looks like the Space Needle from in Seattle.
Oh, Metropolis. It's every city.
I wonder how Metropolis repairs itself from damages like this. I know it's not like New York. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know how they deal with all these problems on a daily basis.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, this makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, Jesus, you know, oh,
This right here does not make absolutely no sense.
why y'all slowing down? Oh, okay. You know what? That's stupid of me. As somebody who is learning how to drive, I would have probably stopped too.
Okay, did they really drag that out? That should have been light work for him.
Oh, DCAU Superman.
They really, really nerfed him. I'm like, why did they nerf him so much? Like they nerfed him from here all the way to Justice League Season 1, and they don't show him his true strength until Justice League Season 2. I don't get that.
Why did you try to?
Why would you do that? The broken glasses say it all. Why
I'm
would
gonna
you
be
try
real
to
with you. I want to know what she did because she must have just flicked him. He just
I
got
hope
killed in
so.
one hit.
I
Because
hope she
like,
did.
if she wanted to, it's just no, it's over.
Hamilton would have been dead.
Yeah, like Jesus. Maybe this was the start of Hamilton's like path. He just got tired of getting bullied by Kryptonians. God, I hate this guy's design.
And here's Jax-Ur. Darling.
Oh God, that design angers me every time I look
And
at
to
it.
be continued. I'm not surprised the episode will end there.
Good enough.
All right. We are about to start part 2 in 3, 2, 1. And skipping the intro in 3, 2, 1. Jeez, not even a previously on Super. Okay, I'm about to say, like, you're supposed to say previously first. In fact, she told him to beg her to let him go.
I will say she snapped pretty easily, but at the same time, this is some of this is on Clark. Like
Yeah, this
she didn't
whole
hurt anybody yet. His first instinct was like, "Yep, time to send her back." Like Jesus Christ, man.
and also didn't count on Kryptonian super hearing. The eye patch is stupid.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's got to be the eye patch, right?
The eye
Because
patch
everything else
is
isn't that bad. You know, like his hair isn't that bad. The beard is very beard's
what?
okay. Are we taking Hamilton to the fortress?
I was about to ask the same thing.
I actually assume no other person has ever been to the fortress except for Batman and Wonder Woman. Not
Yep.
counting villains. Oh yeah, this is
He
after
still has the patch
that.
on his head. What did Mala do to him?
I wish more versions of like the Fortress of Solitude kept the Kryptonians. Well, not the Kryptonian, but the zoo in general. I think it's such a fun idea for Superman just to have a zoo
It is. Like
of
even
just
in the
aliens.
whatchamacallit, in the Injustice video game, in the battle arena, one of the stages, he actually has a zoo. He has Starro in the background.
Oh, okay, so that's pretty nice. With the dodo bird there, right?
I
Like he just
think
kept it
so.
because it didn't stay on the ship, so he just kept the dodo bird. That's pretty
Yeah.
nice of him.
Hmm. How to build one. I know that's all in Kryptonian. Sheesh.
God, when I see people make up languages, it makes my head hurt, man.
Wow.
That's fair. Oh, actually, I like how she's taller than him. You know, you don't get that on the older cartoons.
Yeah, you don't.
She's definitely an Amazoness. I guess she is Wonder Woman.
I agree. The eye patch is lame.
And I'm looking at the rest of his design. It's honestly not that bad. I think it actually looks pretty solid. It's just the eye patch. It's like, well, what's the point of it? I guess to add extra flair, but I mean, look how he's dressed. He didn't really need that.
No. Are they petty?
Ooh,
Ow!
he got
Okay.
off easy so far.
At least he had his helmet on.
Gee, oh, yeah, are you kidding me? She's been walking around and now,
And y'all just
oh, that's
noticing
mom.
her?
Oh my god. That's okay. That's pretty funny. I'll give them props for that. I swear, no romantic relationship was implied until like the end of last episode.
Be glad it was just a mailbox. Never mind.
Who is somebody?
And transfer to the Daily Planet. Uh-oh. Clark.
Just the way
Is
Clark is actually like, I'm surprised. I thought he'd be out there looking for her.
same.
Okay, if Lex was smart, he could use this against Superman. Like, bro, don't let your people out your planet, or you're like,
Keep him locked up.
exactly. He could use this against him, to be fair, and he wouldn't be wrong.
I'll admit, Lex's vendetta against aliens, period, really should have started here.
Yeah, I mean this or Brainiac, but Brainiac in this universe is kind of cheating because I mean he's an alien, but is he? He was made by aliens. Ooh, that was a good shot. Oh, okay. I thought they went through it. Well, thought it's good then.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. This is pretty cool then. Oh, actually, I like this. Okay, this is pretty nice. You don't get that many shots in a show like this. It's very stylized. Okay, this is very Zod things to do. He's just standing and being intrigued.
and just
Oh
watching.
god, his design is just killing it, man. I'm not gonna worry about you. I know you're absorbing yellow sunlight, but don't worry about don't worry about me right now.
Oh wait,
Okay,
he's
good.
good.
Okay, so I guess he actually is missing the eye, which I guess should have been obvious. Okay, so the one eye heat vision actually is pretty. That's pretty cool. The eye patch is still stupid though. Should
It
have just
is.
been a normal one. Yeah. Oh, you mean General Zod? No, that's another guy.
Like General Zod. No, not him.
Not him. Don't worry about that.
That's a petty saying to say and just walk away while saying it. Like Mala, crush his skull.
Oh, let's not get crazy. Ooh. Oh, they go to Mars. They sneak out every now and then. That man, Superman, is a master of geometry and whatever else he needed to like predict how that exactly would work.
Right.
So he has enough for heat vision, but not enough for flight. No, whatever. That was a pretty good one-liner.
Place is turning out like how Metropolis turned out in Superman 2. Ooh, clever.
So far, Mala is definitely still in the show. Like I know there's at least what 10, 15 minutes something left, but Jax-Ur is kind of just because I'm pretty sure this is his only appearance. Mala kind of killing it right now.
Wow.
Oh. No, you fool! The gas. A lot of good shots this episode.
Man, finding a thumbnail is going to be hard to make for this one.
Oh yeah. Are they not gonna jump him? Like I know I don't know. Maybe I'm just impatient, but it feels like by now Jax-Ur should be joining, and they should be like tag teaming him. Which is one of my favorite parts in Man of Steel, just watching Farah and what's his name, Namek, just jump clerk.
Yeah, in Smallville, and everybody just hides inside. Smartest thing people ever did in a superhero movie.
What do you want? She's fighting right now, bro. Get off her back. Like, what you want her to do? Oh,
Lois, get out of there.
Jeez. Could you imagine if somebody was on their balcony?
Oh
okay,
God.
Lois, you could dodge that yourself. that was not. No, I mean, I guess it's like the deer in the headlights, but no, Lois, you're a military kid. Your first instinct should have been to move.
I'm really surprised that they did not put Sam Lane in the show or in this universe.
So maybe she's not a military kid, or maybe she's mentioned it. I'm not sure, but I'm actually a big fan of I'm not a big fan, but I like the idea of Sam Lane.
I think that's why we got
two supporting character, one or the other.
I think that's why we got General Eiling for anyway.
Oh yeah, he pretty much filled the role, but he didn't show up till JLU, right?
Not till JLU. He shows up.
Okay. I'm surprised they just didn't start a Phantom Zone project. Wait, did they make a new one? Is that what they went to the Fortress?
Yeah.
That's right.
They made one from scratch.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense because there's no way they wouldn't just destroy it, right?
Perry.
I mean, they blended in pretty well before she used her.
We're just wearing Kryptonian armor out in the middle
Exactly.
of broad daylight.
I mean, Mala alone is what, like 6'5" or something,
Did
and
they?
like a giant
Okay,
ponytail.
I feel like this episode is taking inspirations from Superman 2 for sure.
I think it has to be, right. Like,
this is what Zod, Ursa, and Non did.
yeah, they're just missing the third guy, which I guess they felt like it was already too crowded of an episode. Okay, what was Perry? Come on,
Perry, don't be brave.
Like,
don't be.
Oh God, I can't blame them. Maybe they're just better people than me. Cause I like if I know there's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can do. You know,
look, I know what I'm beat.
You know, it's okay, Lois. I'll make sure Superman knows what happened. You're not gonna help? No, I'm not.
Oh, he's wearing his.
Okay, so I think I know what's about to happen. I'm always.
Oh, kryptonite.
I hope he does anyway. There we go.
Yep. It stings, doesn't it?
I actually do love when he uses kryptonite with the Kryptonians. But just put it on her, bro.
Just put it. I was about to say that. You're like
she's fine.
Just put it on her. Clark. Uh-oh. Lois.
So the nonsense starts. I want to say you had one job, Lois. Ooh.
Oh my God. No, you're correct. She had one job.
I'm genuinely okay. See, this to me, this should have been a cliffhanger of last episode. Superman stuck in the Phantom Zone with these two out. I gotta see how they close this up in like 5 minutes. You guys have reporters on Krypton? Like, do you know?
Like, what do Kryptonians know about reporters, especially two criminals that were locked in the Phantom Zone for who knows how long?
Your people seemed like they didn't believe in that. Like, no joke.
Oh, damn. I figured that's what he was going to do.
Honestly, I'm surprised. I guess that was always the plan. I'm more so surprised they didn't do it right away. So, props to him.
Oh, now they're attacking the UN? Jeez.
God, the UN always get messed up in this universe, aren't they, man? You know?
Not as much.
They were in Kingdom Come, too, right?
I'm not sure.
Somebody was. Like, some big government was in that. It might have just been the United States.
I have yet to read Kingdom Come to this day.
Why is there a truck in the desert?
What the heck?
I'm sorry, what did they do? Oh, I thought they made wildebeest go extinct. I was like, why? That's so unnecessary. I was genuinely confused. Okay.
Imagine.
Cause that would just be a dick move, you know? Like, that's just not fair.
Is a good thing they had that other Phantom Zone projector already made, because if they didn't,
I don't know how they zoned in. Like, it's a whole dimension. How did they zone in specifically on him?
Come on, Clark. Come on. Whew. They destroyed it. Never underestimate Kryptonian telescopic vision.
Underrated power. Wish we saw more of it.
Wow.
I'm sure. I mean, I guess we have to agree. You know, we don't really have a choice. So sure, why not?
Is he? General, do you care to step outside?
Oh, thank heavens. We weren't really going to sign it, you know.
Come on, you two.
You want it? Come and take it. Okay, here we go. The good double team and good. Oh, my God.
Oh.
How does Jax-Ur always get lost in, like, the motions? Like, he always gets left behind.
Ooh.
That one left a scar. Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Ooh, ponytail. That's why you don't have long
Not
hair.
the hair. Not the hair pulling.
She just used him to. I mean, that was kind of cool, but it didn't seem like he wanted it to happen. But whatever.
Uh-oh. Sheesh.
Thank God no one was here.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, that was actually pretty. That was like the coolest thing he's done so far.
See, there's only like about two things that happen between Gotham and Metropolis. Gotham's either having a building getting blown up or a car crash. Metropolis, you're getting all of the above. I know that's not going to stop them, but that was a nice shot right there.
Yeah, that good shots.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, well,
I feel like that dude is dead.
I mean, why show a guy walking there to show the bridge get collapsed, but you don't show a scene of him like barely dodging it or getting saved? He's dead.
Like
that's cartoon logic. I'm sorry. There was no point to animate that dude in that scene except the
no, there wasn't. He honestly, he's dead.
Just that one guy. Clark, stop taking him through the city. Like, are you trying to like shake him? Oh, he's trying to get him to the Phantom Zone projector. Okay. Well, let's just be happy to have it run through some buildings, man. It can't be that easy.
To the Phantom Zone with you, and they are stupid for just standing there and be like, no.
Well, we can talk about this. No, but
we can't.
I will say if that's the finale of Mala and Jax-Ur, they kind of lost me at the end.
It was
they were kind of
very anticlimactic.
Oh, thank you for the one-liner, Clark. Is that the end of the episode? If that's the end, that's okay. I'm about to say, give me a bit more. When was the next time he used this? Was it against Doomsday or was it like before that?
Yep. It was when it was against Doomsday.
Oh, that's kind of dang. So it never comes back, like in a big way. Oh well.
I'm trying to see
if they guys are herbivores, right?
I mean, so this is not the last that we do see of them, though.
Okay, cool. Oh, well, this is not the last time we see those two?
Nope.
Okay, I genuinely thought it was. So you know what? Maybe they can save it next episode. I will say, after that fight, them kind of just standing there, it was kind of
that was weak.
But, yeah.
That was
But as a whole, weak. I mean, General Zod and Ferrara-ish episode, I dug it.
Yeah, again, not my favorite Kryptonian villains, because we all know the best when it comes to Kryptonian villains. That's Zod's role for sure. But it was an interesting two-parter. It was not bad. It was just average, if I would say. Mm-hmm. I would just say average. And looking up the notes and the background information. Okay, so I did not know this. So Mala is an original character created for the DCAU, but seems to be a combination of two Kryptonian villains from the comics and movies, Ursa and Fiora. Okay, so there's no surprise there with her being an amalgamation of Ursa and Fiora. I feel like that's no surprise, but I'm like, well, because I was like, has she ever been in DC Comics at any point in time? And I'm like, oh, she's an original character, so that explains it. But all in all, not bad. I mean, they have a little. This episode has a few little key references to the Reeve movies, with just like, if you watched Superman in 1 and 2, you will recognize some of the references that happen in this movie in these two episodes.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously did the best they could with original characters, and I think they did a pretty good job. All things considered. I'm sure it's definitely a treat to those who like are big fans of Superman too, at least in some way.
Yep. So not a bad episode. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to this commentary. Not the best of the best episodes, but it was just
not my favorite two-parter, but it was. I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah,
I can only hope their next appearance will sell me more to them.
I doubt. For me, I doubt it. I doubt it, especially with less known characters like these two. I doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Because their next appearance is probably like the only one left. Probably, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
So anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to this commentary. Tex, where can everybody find you?
So as always, guys, you can find me on YouTube and Twitter as the Detective.
And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, and TikTok at Blackwing2040. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to be notified whenever I go live or whenever a new video goes up. So until then, guys, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing.